my name is Chloe Alice and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic, if you have not guessed, we are talking about hormone replacement therapy, also known as HRT, also known as, or I would like to call, my pretty pills. If you do not know what HRT is what trans people use to change their hormones from more testosterone or more estrogen. We will specifically be talking about the female or male to female transition hormones. I do not have the female to male transition hormones because I am male to female. But the first pill that I take is called spirolactone. That one. The second pill that I take is called estradiol. Little baby one. And I take 2 pills 2 times a day. So like 12 hours in between. The way to acquire, actually, I have not taken my pill today. I kind of need to take that. Basically, you just, you can take this one full, and then this one you have to dissolve under your tongue because it can't go straight to your liver, otherwise it could cause liver cancer based on like what is in it or whatever. It's just what the doctor said. But I will be explaining how to acquire such hormones treatment and what it does to your body. So I will start off with how you acquire it. So I challenged myself to go a full year without hormones because I wanted to know if what I was doing was right. So I went a whole entire year, and after the year I knew that it was the right decision and this is what I wanted to do. So the first thing that I had to do was go to a guidance counselor. Or a counselor, and I'm a guidance counselor, but I had to go to a counselor. I had to seek out a therapist. This is required. You have to get a therapist's signature before you can go to the endocrinologist to get your hormones. Now, it varies based on what therapist you go to and how far you are in your transition. I have heard that it takes several sessions before they will give you the signature. Mine, I took 1 session because I walked in there and I had already been in my transition and I already knew that this was what I wanted to do. So she had no problem signing me off for the hormone treatment. Not saying that that's gonna be for everybody, that was just me. So then after that, I went to the endocrinologist and I had to get blood work done because they have to see what levels your hormones are at already, so they know how much of a dosage they should give you to start with. So I went and got the blood work done, and then I brought it back and they took like a week or 2 to make sure everything was good, and then they gave me the okay to go pick up my medicine at CVS. Now I have insurance through my work, my job. And so every time that I go to the endocrinologist, which I have to go every 6 months for a new checkup to see where my levels are, it's $60 for me. That's gonna be a lot more if you don't have insurance. And then all of my medicine is $20 in total for the 2 pills. If I did not have insurance, they would be $80 a piece. So they are pretty expensive if you do not have insurance. So it would be advised to have insurance, but you don't have to have insurance to get hormones. And then after 6 months of taking them, they started me out on 2 pills once a day at first. So it wouldn't be like too hard on my body. You can actually hurt yourself by taking more medicine, more than the dosage required. It could actually be worse for your transition. I know some people are like so stoked to get hormones that they hurry up and take it, and they just think that it's gonna work out, it's gonna be so fast, but that is actually not the case. So I followed the rules, and then after 6 months, they put me on to 2 times a day. So now I'm at 2 times a day, which I forget sometimes, which sucks. I'll go like 2.5, 3 days without like taking them, and I'll start freaking out. I'm like, no, I'm being bad. I'm not transitioning correctly, and my body is gonna start rejecting me, and it's gonna go back, and I get all worried, and then I like take it, and then I take it again. What does the hormones do to your body? So this is, like I said, only for male to female transitions. Basically, your skin starts to soften. Cis females have really soft skin, and cis males have really coarse skin. So your skin starts to soften. Your hair on your arms, your legs, your face, anywhere that hair really grows is gonna get thinner, and it's gonna lessen, if that makes sense. You will start growing boobs at about 3 months. They started getting really tender, and eventually after a year, so I've been on hormones for a year, almost a year and a half, they have developed a little bit. My hair has grown longer. The way that you speak changes. Now, the tone of voice does not change. You have to change your voice by training, voice training, which is not too hard, but I still have to venture off a little bit into that realm. But the hormones do not change your tone of voice, but it is gonna change the way that you speak. You're gonna speak more feminine because you're getting more estrogen into your body. So you will speak differently than you did before. Now, your hands and your feet do not shrink. I know that a lot of people think or have questions on if your hands and your feet shrink. They do not. They will stay the same size, which kind of sucks, but hey, I have small feet and my hands are kind of small. I'm a tiny person in general. So that's good. Also, your weight distribution will change. Most of cis males their weight are going to be in here. It will move to more of your thighs and your butt area, and then also your boob and chest area, and then your face will soften as well. Yep. And then your thingy will start to shrink. It will also stop getting hard per se. After a while of constant taking the medicine, you will no longer be able to produce children. You will become infertile, and the stuff that you were able to out before does not come out like that anymore. It's more of just like a clear, barely anything there liquid of sorts. I know, TMI, but you have to know this. This is what happens when you take hormones, especially for a long time. Now, if you were to take the hormones and then all of a sudden stop taking them, then everything would, over time, everything would reverse. So you'll get more coarse skin, your weight distribution will start moving back, your hair will start growing more, in your face and stuff. Oh, also, your muscle mass decreases. So cis women tend to be smaller in stature, and they don't have as much like muscle and as like men do. So when you start taking estrogen, your muscle mass will start deplenishing, and it will turn into like fattier, femininier, yeah, basically. That about wraps it up for the HRT hormone pills. If you have any other questions about HRT or any other trans related questions, please leave them down in the comments. I would love to answer them and talk with you if you have any questions at all. If you have any video ideas, please leave those down in the comments below as well. Don't forget, please like this video and subscribe. We will be posting videos pretty often. I hope you liked the little intro that I did. Kind of funny with all the crazy bottles that I have. But I love you guys, and I will see you next video. Peace.
I didn't get it. I wanted you to wait.